All right, Virgos, welcome in. This is going to be a magical year for you. So let's get going. This is a high level 2026 forecast. Astrologically speaking, I'm going to talk about some of the bigger shifts that we're having. And by bigger, I mean more long term. 2025 and 2026 are all about long term change. So, going to talk about that. If you want more detailed approach, you can grab my 2026 forecast 4-hour workshop that I did. And I added in yesterday to make it 4-hour from 3-hour, a whole video about the North Node shifting into Aquarius next year, South Node in Leo. Right now, the South Node is transiting through your sign. Okay. So South Node is about who we were in a past life and what we bring to the table here in this life. And I'm going to say to you that 2026 is largely for you a spiritual revolution. I'm not using that word lightly. Okay. Becoming somebody that you have been designed to be, and the spiritual transformation will be profound. I'm using my words very carefully because some of you could be becoming shamans and healers. And if you're already feeling that, then you are in the right place. Okay. So let's check it out. What does the reading have to say? I'll go deeper into the astrology in the extended. I will make an extended form of this video. And I will reference some of the astrology too, probably in this. Depends on what the reading says. Okay. So we've got boundaries. I'm going to take this jealousy card, and fire could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. New life. Got that for Cancer as well. Or no, not Cancer. Leo. Got that for Leo as well. Wow. Divine masculine. If you're dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius, this could be the time that you come together with your twin flame. Okay. Affluence. The spiritual shift that you're making is going to take you from the idea that money is at the center of things to money is the result. Okay. I say that a lot in my spiritual business class, that money is not the point of doing something. It's really not. It's the result of doing something. And if you're like, that's crazy, I go to this job because I have to keep a roof over my head. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your whole spiritual shift that's going to be happening. It started happening already in 2025 and into 2026, 2027, 2028 is going to be about decentralizing profit or money as the only reason for doing something. So if you're doing something right now that is just for money, that is going to radically change over the course of the next 3 years at minimal, probably into the 2030s. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Virgos. Let's get the reading. And what was I looking at for Virgo? Yeah, about becoming a natural healer or leader of some kind, right? Spiritual healer, shaman, mystic, that decentralizes money. The spiritual journey you're making is going to decentralize money. It doesn't mean that it stops flowing, though. I'm telling you, affluence. It's likely that it's going to flow a lot more when you don't care about it as much. Okay. So underneath is the World. 10 of Cups. The cards underneath are showing me what's going on behind the scenes, even though you don't know it. So there's something about jealousy with a fire sign, or maybe they've put up a boundary, or they're jealous of you. I don't know. We'll keep going here. World, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. If you walked away from somebody that you had real potential with, or they walked away from you, this is causing a lot of anxiety, because I feel like this person may be the source, maybe that's your divine partner, could be the source of that shift, that spiritual shift out of some mindset, maybe this mindset about money. Okay. 10 of Swords, first one out the gate, the Fool. Boy, are you walking away from being your old self in 2026? Wow. Boy, howdy, is that amazing. The 4 of Cups. I feel like you're in between worlds here. 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Oh yeah, in between worlds. The 3 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and Virgo, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I like that this part of the reading ends with one of your cards. The other of your cards is the Hermit. And that is the person you're becoming. You're not there yet. Not there yet. This is about being a novice, or about being learning, right? From maybe, this is like Padawan, right? So learning to be a Jedi master, learning to be a healer, a teacher, a guide, a mystic, a shaman, learning that after you've significantly let go of an old life that was not serving you at all. In fact, it was a lie. This whole life was, okay, that's kind of strong, but like this whole life that you've created, there's a persona here that says, I'm being the person that I think society wants me to be, or my family taught me to be. And real authenticity, especially next year when the North Node moves into Aquarius, that's real authenticity. Aquarius energy is all about becoming the you. Some of you might have hid this. Some of you might have had these capabilities and hid this. It's like, people walk away from you and you're like, how could this be happening? Because you're not really showing your true self. Okay, so this mindset, which I'm going to clarify right now, created a lot of burden, financial, spiritual, and there may have been some kind of addiction involved, right? Like to run away from it. I've created this monster that I want to run away from. That's pretty strong. But all right, so what's the mindset? The mindset here that you're moving away from. 7 of Pentacles, something kind of traditional. Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like you don't know where you're going, and that's what's causing the biggest problem, is that, okay, fine. You're telling me that I'm in between worlds and I'm shifting my life and all that, but I don't know where I'm going. So I'm kind of like freaked out by that. And this person, this Ace of Cups, there is a person who's a love partner who's been trying to tell you, or the energy of love has been trying to tell you that, this needs to go. The life that I've had needs to go. There's some things about it that maybe you don't like letting go of. And 7 of Wands just says you need better boundaries. So I'm getting that boundary thing. Also this love partner might have set a boundary because you're being inauthentic with them. You're not saying your feelings. You're not doing what they know to be true. I feel like this is your divine partner. So this could be your divine masculine or divine feminine, depending on how you're presenting yourself in the world. And it's possible that you're presenting yourself as a masculine when really you're a feminine. And how would you know that? It's how you interact with the world. If you are super dynamic and you're, kind of being like, hoo-ah, right? Like that. That's a masculine energy versus a feminine energy, which is allowing the world to come to you. And I feel like you're becoming more integrated. The masculine and feminine are becoming more integrated in you. Talk to me about the divine partnership. Temperance, Sag energy. Nine of Wands. You've got history with this person. Doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but they can. Usually Archangel Michael is there to help you get connected with your twin flame. The Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands. I feel like this person's put up a boundary. Yeah. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. All right, I'm going to do something a little bit different for you here, Virgo. Where are we going with this divine partnership right now? I don't need that anymore. I'm going to do this later on. Oopsie. The new moon in Scorpio may have been a time. We just had that as I'm doing this reading. I'm doing this reading in November, right before Thanksgiving. And we just had a new moon in Scorpio. Very powerful new moon in Scorpio, where, let's see, Scorpio for you is hitting your 4th house. Okay. Is that right? No, hitting your 3rd house of those you have right around you, of your communication. There's a change in your communication, a sudden change in your communication, maybe with this person. High Priestess. This person is a High Priestess. Speak your truth, express yourself. That's what's, yes. Where's the Gemini energy in your chart? Oh, it's the 10th house. Being more authentic with your work, reunion, reconciling differences, and transformation. A battle of the head versus the heart. Wow. Wow. Okay, so in your mind, that's what this 8 of Swords is. In your mind, there's a certain way that this needs to go, or, yeah, boy, that's 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Woof. That's in the past. Okay, that's in the past. This person is also, because there's something about Gemini, about your communication. The story you're telling about yourself is changing. 3 of Pentacles. This person, this divine partner, can be a business partner. A really important one. Okay, a really important one. 2 of Cups. Now all of a sudden focused on this love energy. Emperor, Aries, fire energy. Aries, Sag. 8 of Pentacles, yes. The Lover's card, maybe some Gemini, your Gemini, and the Moon. I feel like this new moon in Scorpio may have revealed some of this to you. Okay, revealed an ending and a new beginning kind of cycle. What's this addiction? What is the 4 of Cups about? Because the 4 of Cups could just feel like I got this 7 of Cups. It said, okay, I am moving on from this old life, but I have no idea where I'm going. This could be a result of that. Like, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm kind of stagnant about things, or I'm stagnating, or feel stagnant. This is because you have the identity you've created has been very toxic for you, or not authentic, not spiritual at all. The Queen of Cups, the Magician, the 9 of Cups, and the Sun. I feel like you have rejected what will truly make you happy in service of an ego or a I just mean identity. Okay. I don't mean to call you egoic in any way, shape, or form. What I'm saying is you might have rejected this partnership and becoming like a shaman or a mystic or a healer because what will other people think? And because it's not the life you have built to date. All right. So I will continue with this reading. Let's go deeper into the astrology. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. And I'll share with you some advice. Let's get some advice from Spirit. I might go deeper into this twin flame thing. I'm definitely going to talk with you more about this battle of the head versus the heart. Okay. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Virgo. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.